Hi, sorry, my voice cracked for a minute there. Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 21st of February, 2026. Hope everybody had a good week. Like I said, I was at work. Okay, the guy I worked with, Mark, he went to visit his grandkids in North Carolina, I believe it is. Anyway, he's coming back to work Monday. It was kind of crazy, work wise, but I got through it. The 6 days he was out, right? One, two, Thursday, Friday, then the 4 days this week. So 6 days he was out. I got through it. um, like I said, it's crazy, but you know, you get used to it. I guess, and I'm used to being on, sometimes being out when he's out. So I got through it. And the good thing, like I said, is that I had Gary who works next door. He would do the poster part of it. So, because forget about it. If I had to do the posters and the work inside, I would have never got through it. But thankfully, like I say, he was there, and he's learning the posters and stuff. So that's a great help that we have him to do the posters and stuff now. Okay, because then that way it frees me up to be inside, and I can do the regular work and stuff. But like I said, if he's out, it doesn't matter to me. I could do the posters and stuff. Like I said, because I'm a veteran. Mark hasn't done the posters as much. But yeah, I'm used to doing the posters. We had the posters in Hoboken before I came to New York, so I was used to doing the posters and stuff. And I did them for a large. Well, actually, I didn't. Actually, I did do a large part of them once. Because once the poster thing came over, I taught Jose, who used to do them. Okay, and then I think I help every once in a while with that. But I'm familiar with the posters and setting them up and printing them and stuff. So and then when the COVID hit and then everybody got laid off, except me and Gary, I was doing the posters myself. Then when we came back, it was just me and Mark really working. Gary was more into his work. He wasn't doing, so I would go out there and do the posters and stuff. But now Gary's learning the posters now, so he cuts the posters. He does the posters like 90% of the time, and I'll go out there every once in a while and do some. So, like I said, it's a great help that he's there, so we don't have to struggle with that. And like I said, I was busy. Like I said, the first 2 days, and the third day a little bit. Friday was a little lighter in terms of work, but I got through it, and so it is what it is. Um, like I said, he'll be back on Monday, so that'll be that. And also, my niece, she's getting married next week, and I gave her another couple $100 yesterday. I sent it on because, like, I don't know if I think I mentioned it before. Uh, they didn't want gifts because they got a house and they're fixing up the house, so they had a honeymoon fund, I guess, set up for wherever they want to go, and so I contributed money to that a couple of weeks ago. Then I contributed, yesterday. I got my tax money back from doing my taxes. That I checked, I think Thursday, and it was there. The money I saw, the money was in my savings account, which is a nice help to get that tax money back. And like I said, I sent my niece money, so hopefully I sent her a nice card. So because I was, like I said, I was debating relative, going and stuff. Then I figured, the money I spent to go down there, why not just give that money uh, to their honeymoon fund? So I gave them a couple of $100 and stuff for their honeymoon fund. So I'm glad. I hope they have a nice wedding. I think my nieces are going because they're going to be in the wedding party. My three nieces, I think they're going to be in the wedding party, so they're going next week. Because I think the wedding is next Thursday. Yeah, I think it's next Thursday. Yeah. So I hope she has a good wedding and they take a lot of pictures and stuff to see it. And of course, my brother's going to be there because that's his daughter. Okay, so it's going to be nice for them. Hopefully, next. Um, no, oh yeah. What else? Oh yeah, my TV situation. This the Samsung TV, which I'm using as my monitor here, and you can only really tell, has that. I think some of the lights had blown in the Samsung. And like I said, I call Samsung and send them pictures and stuff, and they had I guess a company that they use to do that, and you can set up the appointment, and they did that, and I was going to do that, so I looked on Reddit to see about their reputation, and they got a horrible reputation. and stuff about fixing TVs and stuff. Just horrible service. And I also figured the money that I would spend to to fix the TV, I might as well just buy a new TV. And this TV I've had, the warranty on this ran out. They said in 2015, which means I bought this TV probably in 2013 because I think I probably bought I think I remember getting a 2-year warranty on this TV because I had a TV before this one. I think a 55-inch that came with the stand that it's on. This one is on and stuff, and I sold that one, and then I bought this one. I remember me and my stepfather went and got it out of. I think I originally ordered a LG because I got an LG soundbar. I think I originally ordered an LG and it came here, but it was cracked. The guy showed it. The guy that was delivering it, he said, "Listen, it got a crack in it." And also, it looked really smaller than it did on the thing. It looked smaller than my other TV. So he showed me. He said, "Listen, this has a crack in it." And so I sent it back. They just took it right back. And I went to the store with my stepfather, and I got this one, and we hooked it back on. Like I said, this came with a stand, and then you just hook it on. You just hook it on. You take the screws out. I think it's 4 screws in the back, and you just hook it on there and just tighten the screws and stuff, and then it holds on there. And that's why if I get a new TV, I'm hoping that it'll fit on the stand. And I was looking up because I was trying to get a Hisense TV, the Hisense brand of TV, and I think there was one like 4 something, and there was even one for 5 something. But then I think the price jacked up again. But I was going to wait, and I also looked. I was trying to look locally to this other place, and another place that was going to be like, what's it? Like I said, if it gets over $300 to fix it, you might as well just buy a new TV. So what I'm going to do is I made a decision because you really can't tell that line. Sometimes you can tell when I'm on my computer and I got a white background. You can really see the that it's like towards the bottom of the TV screen. You see that little shadow on it. So that's the only time you really see it. When I'm watching regular TV and stuff, and even the streaming shows, you don't see it as much. So I think I can get by. So what I'm going to try to do is wait. If I can wait till Memorial Day, which I think Memorial Day they may have sales on TVs and stuff because it's Memorial Day is a big holiday. So and February's almost over. So March, April, May. So if I can wait 3 months, hopefully the TV doesn't get worse. And I got about let's see. I think I don't know if I mentioned before. I got $160 in Venmo money that I got from people at my job that they sent money to my Venmo account because I think the first time we got a Venmo account, I think I had to because my boss gave us like $20 or whatever, and so I downloaded the app on my phone. So and then he sent us the $20 I think during one Christmas, and then this lady at the job she gave us like $50 here. I think for like 3 years in a row she gave us like $50. So I got about $160 on the and I think that when you open a Venmo app they give you $10 automatically. So I got about $160 on my Venmo account, and like half the time I forget that it's there because I don't use it for anything. Actually, I think I did use it a little bit when I think Amazon accepted Venmo. I think then they for a little bit, and then they quit using Venmo, and you can transfer the money from the Venmo account to your bank account. And I think so. I have that $160, and then I cashed in the change I had in my bag because any change I get, I just put it in my bag that I used to carry to work with me, my knapsack. I put money in there, and that money had a bunch of change in there. And then also, I took I had a cookie tin that I had some change in that. I dumped that. I didn't take the piggy bank. I have a piggy bank that's actually literally shaped like a piggy bank that's filled to the top, but I didn't cash that in. I went to the check cashing place and put it in the coin machine, and they take 19%. So, but I looked at the money before they took the it was like $232 worth of change that I had in there, and so I got once they took their 19%, I had $188, and then I think I took out $20 from my account. So that's $200. So that's $360. Yeah, right. That's $160 from Venmo, and the $200 from that. So that's $360. And then plus I had another lady in our building that we worked on. She gave us $50 that we do jobs for her. She gave us $50 which we were expecting. I think in early February she gave us $50. Me and the guy Mark who we worked together. She gave us a $50 Amazon gift card, which is good. So, and then plus I had a $20 gift card that I won. They had like during Christmas time, December, they had a giveaway thing, like a raffle, and I won $20. So that's 70. So that's $430 I have. So I'm gonna put that into the envelope. I'm gonna take those gift cards and the $200 and put that in an envelope and market TV money. And then what I think I'm gonna do is wait until and see during Memorial Day, see if there's a sale. If there's a sale on TVs, you know, if there, because there could be, because Memorial Day, that's a big holiday. They do have lots of sales and stuff. And then, or I can wait and see if there's something there. If there's not, then maybe wait till July 4th, because there could be, again, that's another holiday, and there's lots of sales then. If not, then wait till Black Friday. I think hopefully, fingers crossed, this TV can hold out until then, and then I can wait till a good Black Friday deal, because I've seen a lot of TVs that I kind of like and I want. Like there was a Hisense TV that I love. There's a 65-inch TV. My TV right now, I got a 60-inch, but they have 65-inch TVs. I know they have 75-inch. I don't think I want to get 70. I think 75 might be too big for me. But a 65, I go up a little bit on this one, and I'm hoping like they get like 4 HDMI ports and all the usual stuff, but they Dolby Atmos, the Dolby sound system, and also I saw one Hisense TV that has IMAX features in it, which that really perked me up, because I was getting ready to buy the Hisense one. I think it was I think I have it written down here. Where was it? No, did I have it written down? No, I did have it written down, but it's not over here. Okay, but anyway, it was a Hisense TV that was like 530, 65-inch, and it had 120 megahertz and stuff refresh rate. And I was gonna buy it. I was thinking about buying it. Just pay the 430, and then I can pay off the rest. The 100 and something bucks off it, and just pay it off and get that. I was gonna get that, but then I thought about. I saw the other TVs, and like I said, I was trying to gauge how much it was going to get the cost to fix this. And then, like I said, that repair place that Samsung recommended, because my TV doesn't have a warranty, they charge you $140 right off the bat, and then whatever it's going to cost. I think the guy to come out makes $60 an hour for him to come out to look at the TV, then whatever part to fix it. And then if he has to bring somebody else with him, which he probably will, because how else he's going to get the TV off the to put it on my bed. He's going to have to bring somebody with him to unscrew the thing and then lay it on the bed, then open up the TV and replace the belt in it. And so it got to be over like $300 to fix it. And like I said, if it costs over $300 to fix it, it's not worth it. I was trying to get away with trying to spend $200 to fix it, maybe $250, but it figures that it's going to cost more to fix the TV. So, and then, like I said, I tried to get a local place. There was one guy in Brooklyn I saw on Yelp that had a good reputation, but he never got back to me, because it says it takes like 40 hours to get back to you when I emailed him and filled out the thing online. So I'm thinking the guy he's probably closed down, because ain't nobody is going to turn down business. And it's been, I think, 2 weeks since I emailed that guy, so I think they're probably out of business. And then there was another guy in the Bronx here, and it was adding up to over $300. So I said, you know what? The TV is not that bad when I'm watching regular TV and stuff. And the only way I really see that white line, not white line, the shadow, is when I'm on YouTube. If I'm on internet and then there's a white background, then you can really see like the shaded part towards the bottom of it. So, but watching regular TV, it doesn't bother me. And like I said, I can always buy a monitor for my computer and just watch when I'm on my computer if I want to, because my computer is at my desk over there in the corner over there, and I have the old monitor that originally came with my computer. That, believe it or not, I still have the generic that's on the side here where we store a bunch of boxes. It's still down there. I think was that the original one, or that might be the second one, but it doesn't matter. That small little monitor, like it's like a 10-inch monitor and stuff. But if I want to get a monitor, and I'm thinking I might do that, just get like maybe like a 25-inch monitor or something like that. A 32-inch probably fit on that table. I just have to take off because I have cups. Um, I got my printer on there. It's not like two computers. I got my printer on there, and I have a bunch of cups from the baseball games and stuff, and a little souvenir Rambo movie thing. It's like it came like a grenade pen. I have that on there, and some baseball stuff I have on there, which I can take off, or I could even, like I said, put the monitor in the back of the table, or put that stuff in the back of the table, and put the monitor up front. And I do have a keyboard that came with my computer. Did it come with my computer? Or did I bought that? I think I might have bought that one. But I can. Oh, you see that? Like I said, I have two computers on my desk, and like I said, the other one I don't really use as much. Even though I kind of wiped it a couple of months ago, I wiped it most of the generic stuff off of it, so it's basically a clean computer. But I don't use it that much. I use my the Lenovo, which is it's 1 terabyte of memory in it. This is what I'm using right now for this. But I'm thinking about getting that monitor, because because I was get really anxious to buy the TV, but thankfully I slowed myself down and said let me wait and see if Memorial Day they have a sale, and where they they get the TV prices get cut in half. Because if I can get a TV that I want, the one with the IMAX the stuff in it and the Dolby Atmos and all that stuff, the Hisense one, if I can get it for like four something, less than $500, if it's on sale, it's on sale for excuse me during July Memorial Day or either July 4th, I'll buy it. If not, I'll wait till Black Friday, because then we know for sure there'll be all kinds of Black Friday deals, which kind of makes me so why could my TV mess up in like early November, so that way Black Friday I could just wait. But as it is now, hopefully if I don't, I'm hoping at Memorial Day there'll be a sale, because there usually are a lot of sales during Memorial Day. That's a big holiday, or July 4th, because people want stuff. But we know for sure Black Friday there's going to be great deals and stuff. So if I can find a TV that's a TV that I like, the 65-inch one for something, or maybe even five something, less than $600, then I'll buy it. If not, I'll wait until Black Friday, because we know for sure there'll be a sale on TVs, because they'll probably have the latest technology with it too, which is a good thing. Okay, they'll be bringing in all the new brands, all the new technology and stuff, and for Black Friday and stuff, and so that's my goal. Hopefully, if my TV don't mess up any further, because if it gets worse, then I might just bite the bullet and use that money that I got. Like I said, I'm going to put it in an envelope, call it TV money, okay, and just hold out on it. And like I said, if they don't have anything Memorial Day or July 4th, I'll wait till Black Friday, which we know there's going to be sales and stuff, and so I can probably get a great deal for a nice 65-inch TV. Okay, and this one I can either sell this one or give it away and just tell somebody, whoever, if I sell this one, I tell them, listen, the TV is good, because I've had it for like literally 13 years and it's good. It's a Samsung, and it's still, aside from this, that's the first real issue I've had with this TV and all the time that I've had it. So if they want to get it fixed, they paid a couple of $100 to get it fixed. I'm sure it'll last a little bit longer and stuff. And this TV has 3D on it, which is, this TV is 3D. That's how old it is. They don't use 3D technology on stuff anymore. But this TV came with 2 pair of 3D glasses, so you could watch like 3D movies and stuff. Which people don't do that anymore. So anyway, okay. And also my camera, I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but I'm going to try to do that today. I'm going to play with my camera now. I have it right here, my digital camera. I'm going to try to put the memory card in it and stuff, and put the just read more about it, and then hopefully I can start doing video with. Because I want to start actually filming stuff in 4K. Trying to get the highest quality, and I think that camera can film in 4K. So I'm going to start playing with that camera, my digital camera, because it's been sitting there for like 2 weeks now since I bought it. I think I showed it not last week, but I think the week before in my blog. So I want to actually take it out and start playing with it. But like I said, the TV I'm going to hold out on, and hopefully the TV don't get any worse. Okay, if it holds out on me before I get the TV, it'll be great. But that's what fingers crossed. I really kind of want to wait till Black Friday to get a real good deal because during Black Friday stuff, you can probably get a nice TV for like $300 or $400 or for something, probably less than $500 because everything will be on sale. Okay, and they'll have the latest technology and stuff. So that's what I'm kind of holding out. And right now, I'm watching all these videos. I think there's a guy in Oslo, Norway. He basically, I think he goes around hooking up, the big TVs and people hanging them on the walls and stuff. And I'm really liking his videos. For some reason, they're therapeutic. I like seeing people, seeing him, opening up the box with the TV in it and taking out all the parts and stuff. And then, he actually drills the holes in the wall and stuff, and he checks to see if there's studs in the wall and stuff, and what type of wall it is and stuff. It's really, I don't know why I think he has about 35K subscribers. This guy should have way more subscribers because I don't know, for some reason I like watching him do this. Kind of therapeutic watching him, take the new TV, opening it up and taking all the parts out and then checking the wall and then drilling the holes and stuff and hooking the thing on the back of it and hanging it on the wall and playing it so you can see the quality of it. I really like watching his channel and stuff. He got a bunch of videos on there. I'm going through them and it's just really nice watching it for some reason. Anyway, and also I want to try to put this video up before I go out and run around and do my errands. I hate what I used to do is originally when I started the blog, I used to actually film it and then upload it right away, and then I started trying to wait to upload it with my other videos I would film for my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. I would try to wait and film them all at the same time. But what I'm going to try to do from now on is try to upload this video, the vlog video, in the morning before I go out and run around and do my errands. Because usually around 2:30 or 3 o'clock, something I usually, go. I got to put my shirts in the cleaners and stuff, and usually get the money for rent if I have to pay rent, or then go to the cleaners and stuff, and go to the supermarket. I go to two places. I usually go down the hill, and I go to the dollar store and get a couple of things from there. I go to the deli, then usually the Chinese place if I'm getting some Chinese food, and then there's a chicken burger place. I usually get chicken from there, and then I walk back up the hill and come, drop that off home, and then usually this is a supermarket right on the corner here, my block here. I usually, but further up is the cleaners. I usually put my shirts in the cleaners, get my shirts out, and then go to there's a bank there across the street, and get some money if I have to. Then go to the check cashing place, put money on my Omni card, which is that's what you travel with on the train. They got rid of the Metro card, so now it's just Omni card all the time, and get money on that, or get a money order if I have to. Then go across the street, go back to the supermarket, pick up a few things, and then get back in the house. So overall, I stay out of the house from like 3 to like 5, like that. So I want to actually record this, and this video is getting to be like 23 minutes because I kind of started late with this because I was messing around with I got another Logitech a streaming camera I bought a while ago, which I haven't used in a while. I was trying to use it, but it was not functioning right, so I just left it alone. So I went back to my old web camera, and hopefully this will be the last time you see the Logitech 920 web camera. And hopefully next week I'll be using my digital camera to record these videos and stuff. So hopefully this will be the last time you'll see this content, because I'm going to try to learn my camera and stuff and get to learn all its functions and stuff. So anyway, and also, next week I'm going to get a haircut. And also I want to see if I get some movies for another digital. It'll be the first digital code giveaway contest, hopefully, of the year. and I apologize for not doing this. I have a lot of distractions and stuff, so I didn't get that. But I'm gonna try to get. Look, you can see if I get 3 movies for another digital code giveaway contest. And like I said, learn the camera so I can actually start using it, because that's what I bought it for and stuff. So I'm gonna do that digital camera, and I got my tripod, so maybe I can, when I learn, I can put the digital camera, sit it on the tripod, and film these in bed vlogs that way. And all my other stuff, I can put it maybe on top of the TV, and like I'm filming like my Logitech camera now, it's on top of my TV, which I'm using as a monitor, so I can see what I'm filming actually. So there's that. So I think that's it. So, oh yeah, I do want to mention on the 27th, Monarch Season 2, that I'm going to actually react to. Okay, I'm going to react. I'm going to film a reaction to it, and also I want to let you know I did close my Patreon page down. I did unlist it. I took the money that was out of there. It was like $43, and transferred it to my checking account, and I unlisted the video. I unlisted my channel, and I think they said it takes 30 days. I think from the time. I think they give you 15 days. I think, right? Is it? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think by the end of the month. So that's, I think, no, I think they give you 15 days to change your mind in case you want to put your channel back up. But I unlisted it, and I said I want to delete my channel. So, but they give you 30 days, I guess, before they cut it off completely. And so I think that's the best thing, because I wasn't really making any money off the my Patreon page. I really wasn't. So, and maybe if I get enough views, my goal, okay, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, is to get this channel monetized, okay? And I may make a video about that just to let people know that's going to be my goal. And if I say it out loud, maybe I can manifest it. But I have to put way more content on this channel, because I've been kind of slacking with this channel a lot, because there's not been a lot of stuff. Usually I like to do trailer reactions and stuff. There haven't been a lot of movies and stuff. And I did download a bunch of movies in December. Was it December or November? That I wanted to watch when I was on vacation. But of course I couldn't do it. I had all kinds of issues when I was, I think, The Conjuring, The Last Rites, the last movie. That movie, I had all sorts of issues of trying to edit that and get it to go up on YouTube and stuff. And so it kind of took away from me trying to watch the other movies. And I still have those movies on my phone, actually. And I was trying to, so eventually if I can get a nice system, and maybe eventually I can go back to, doing a movie, if it's one movie every 2 weeks, or it may have to be that way. It may have to be one movie every 2 weeks and stuff. For me, from the time I film it till I edit it and get it uploaded, where YouTube doesn't block it. I may have to try to. That's what I think I'm going to try to set up a schedule, and try to, and if I master it, then I can maybe do more movie reactions and stuff. I think I'm going to try to do that. But anyway, like I said, next week I'm going to get a haircut, and then I'm also going to try to hope we have a digital code giveaway contest. Okay. And right now it's 10:27, which is way too late for me. I'm going to get up and go wash up, and then I'm going to make myself a nice omelet. I got a little muffin I got yesterday from the deli place, and then have some orange juice. And then I'm going to be, while I'm eating, I'm going to be hopefully having this video render, and then upload it before I go outside and run around and do my errands. Okay, and then I'll probably come back. I'll probably play with my camera and see if I can record, probably 2 more videos from my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions, and I'm going to try to actually record a video in 4K for this channel and see if I can upload it and let people tell me how it looks and stuff. See, I got to get used to using it, so I'm going to start practicing and stuff. And I do want to put more content on this channel, and I do want to put more short-term videos, like short videos and stuff, which I have a few. And the short videos seem to get a lot of reactions, a lot of viewers. Okay, a lot more than I get on my regular channel. So regular videos. So I'm going to try to do more short videos as well. So just just trying to master this. So anyway, it's 30 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this off. Anyway, hope everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, be well, and like I said, it snowed in New York a couple of weeks ago, and the snow been hanging around. Although now we've had a couple of 40-degree days this past week, and then it rained yesterday. So the snow, we got more of a clear path where you can walk and stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, uh, that's good for the moment. So anyway, hope everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, be well, stay well, and again, I'll make a post when I do get the movies for the digital code giveaway, so you know it's coming. Okay, so and also like I said, when I start filming with that web camera, I'll let you know, so you know, and you probably can tell the difference anyway. Anyway, so in the description box are links. So again, right, no more patron. So I'm going to take that out of my feature videos going along. There's no more patron. I'm going to take that off my description box because there's no more patron page. I still do have a merchandise store. So in the description box are links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my merchandise store as well. That's down there. I sell hats, t-shirts, mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears for men, women, unisex. Follow the link and it'll take you to my merchandise store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer. Sing so long. Take care.